Kayaktiyo Pagoda hay còn gọi là Golden Rock, có nghĩa là tảng đá vàng. Những người hành hương cũng như du khách đến đây đều kinh ngạc khi thấy một khối đá khổng lồ nằm nghiêng trên sườn núi mà không rơi đổ, dù vùng đất này đã trải qua không biết là bao nhiêu phong ba như động đất hay cuồng phong. Ngôi chùa đã được xây vào thời của Đức Phật và sau nhiều lần trùng tu nên đã có hình dáng như hiện nay. Tên Kayaktiyo xuất phát từ tiếng Mon, có nghĩa là ngôi chùa được cư sĩ đội trên đầu. Theo truyền thuyết, 2 sợi tóc của Đức Phật đã được mang từ Ấn Độ về và thờ phụng nơi đây. Nhà vua Miến Điện lúc bấy giờ đã ra lệnh xây chùa, cất giữ báu vật thiêng liêng, và họ đã cất giữ báu vật trong chùa tận trên cùng của bảo tháp nằm chênh vênh trên tảng đá đang mấp mé bên bờ vực thẳm. Người ta tin rằng do những quyền lực vô hình, chỉ bằng một sợi tóc của Đức Phật mà đã neo giữ được cả tảng đá cực lớn nằm chênh vênh hàng nghìn năm nay ở sườn núi.
Cái này đi vòng kia, sau này bao.
They know this pagoda, and then they came here for prayer. That's it. So according to the legend of this pagoda, it was built by them. So there's a hermit in the middle. We call him hermit. He's not a monk. He's a hermit who practices meditation alone in the forest. And then the one over there, it is we call the king of the spirits. In our language, Tichamin. Tichamin means who knows and hears everything. And then this man is here. So they are the builders of this pagoda. So the hermit, he was the son of the king. But when he grown up, he didn't want to rule the country. So he renounced the war, lived in the forest alone and practiced meditation. But fortunately, one day he met a live Buddha, and then he got hair of the Buddha as a present. So he kept the hair of the Buddha in his own hair knot on his hair, on his head. And then one day, alchemist, you know the alchemist who made the philosopher's stone, he has got a power, magical power. He came here to listen the teaching of the Buddha. So the alchemist really found out the hermit, so he used to come here very often to meet him and to listen his teaching. And then one day, a female dragon arrived to this place. You know the female dragon. The dragon, she is not human being, she is an animal. But they have got a special power. So the dragon can disguise as a human being in the daytime. But when they fall asleep, their real body came out. But anyway, she disguised as a human being and lived here. And then an alchemist, a male and then a female dragon for a laugh. And then she got a baby. But first the alchemist didn't notice. He thought she was a human being. But finally he noticed that she was not human being, so he ran away. He left her here. But anyway, she has got pregnant, and she laid out 2 big eggs. And then she also went away. So the hermit who lived here on the mountain, he took care of the 2 eggs. And one day, all the eggs were broken, and then 2 human beings came out from the eggs. One is a male and one is a female. So the hermit, he took care of them, brought them up, and then when they became adults, so the hermit sent a boy to the palace to rule the country, because he brought them as his own children. That's why he sent his son to the kingdom to rule the country, and then a young girl, a lady, have to go and stay together with the family in the village. So by that way they live together here. So a boy became a king and ruled the country, lived in the palace. And then a girl lived in the village together with the villagers near here. But one day, a king from another area, he came here for hunting, and then he reached to the village, and then he found her in the village. She was very pretty. So that's why the king loved her and then took her to the palace and made her queen. But according to the tradition of this area, the local people, when they get married, they have to show their partner. They have to take their partner or show the partner to the spirit from this area. But her husband was a king, he was a ruler, so he didn't follow and he didn't care the tradition of this area. That's why he denied her request. But anyway, she was a local villager. That's why she was really afraid of the spirit. So that's why she came back alone without her husband. But on the way, she got a problem because of the spirit. The spirit was really angry for that case. So that's why he made problem. The spirit also disguised as a tiger and then chased her. So finally she fell down and then passed out and passed away. Once she passed away, automatically her body turned to rock. So that's why you can see a lady in a spirit house on the ground as a stone. That's her body. And local people who live here, they worship her as a famous spirit or the special human being like that. It was really strange for them. And then also she was a queen. That's why they make her a spirit and worship her. That is her story. And then I'll continue about this pagoda story. So the hermit, when he grown up, when he was getting old, he would like to build a monument to enshrine the head of the Buddha inside. So that's why he asked his own son to find a rock to look like his own knot. But the king, human king, he couldn't find it anywhere. That's why the king of the spirit from heaven came down and then found this shape of rock, and then he took it from the bottom of the ocean to this place by using his supernatural power. And then the hermit enshrined the head of the Buddha inside, and human king built a small stupa on top. So because of that reason, so this pagoda is very famous because it contains hair of the Buddha inside. But it is famous only for the local here. It was famous. So this pagoda is actually in the Mon State. It is 160 kilometers away from Yangon. Yangon is the capital and administration center. Now we are in Mon State. So when we got independence from British, we got the civil war because of the tribal leaders. They didn't get the same right with people from there. So that's why they start fighting with the central government, and we got problem. We got fighting each other. So they would like to control this area because this area is very fertile and very close to the Thai border. And then this area is also very, this area is very mountainous and they are thick forests, so very easy to hide for the insurgent groups or robbers. That's why they stay here. So that's why it was not open for the tourists. Only some local people came here maybe 1 or 2 times a year. Not very crowded. But the government make a road and then build the bridges to come here, announce it, or open this area for everyone. So a lot of pilgrims come here, do business, and a lot of people come every year more and more. By that way, the bad people cannot stay anymore here. They move back to the mountains and forests. By that way, this area became a peaceful place and then famous religious site for local people. So today it is very famous for local people, and then it is also excursion site, not only religious place, because one day trip from Yangon and go back home easily. So most of the people come here on Saturday evening and arrive to here on a Sunday morning and stay one day here and go back home on Sunday. So that's my explanation.
Thank you.